Okay, so this video is going to show how to use a website, specifically this one, to enter in data and get what's called the line of regression or line of best fit. So it's an equation. It's similar to what we are used to, hopefully. We've all seen this before, the y equals mx plus b. Your homework has the questions in this manner. So you would find the number for that and then the number for that, and um, that's what you would enter. But for whatever reason, websites and stats and social sciences and calculators, it's the same process, but they just jumble up or use different variables. So when we answer it, we're going to answer it as y equals mx plus b. And your calculator, if you use a calculator, you might see it as y equals ax plus b. They don't use m, they use a. Again, no particular reason. But in the website, they switch it around and they do say something like bx plus a, or they might even do a plus bx, something like that. Either way, doesn't matter which way it's shown, the number by x is the slope, okay? And the other number that they give you is the y-intercept. So if they give you a number by x, that's the number you would put in for your m. The other number, whether it's the second one or the first one, that will be your y-intercept. And we'll do one in a second. It'll make more sense. Okay, so we're going to use this website, and I will post that as well. And we're going to enter in this data, and we're going to get the line of regression. Okay. Bear with me. Oh, there's the paper after, right? Okay, we don't want to see that. We want to see. Nope. There we go. Okay, so this is the website. It's a social science statistics. It's hard to say. And again, I will post that for you. It says here, linear regression calculator. And it tells us that it's going to be described in this equation, y equals bx plus a. So they're saying that the number here, b, is the slope, and the other value, a, will be the y-intercept. And they say they put in paired data. So what that means is that just like we had before, we had our x values in one chart and our column, and then the y values in the other column. So paired means that when I did the grade at number of absences in the students' grades, that has to be paired up. So that first entry, there was 10 absences, and the final grade was 70. So you want to make sure that it's paired just like that, okay? But it's okay if you just go down the list. So we're going to put in the column of our x values. So we had 10, 12, 2, oops, I guess I got to hit enter, 0, 8, and 5. And then over here for the grades, we had, first one was 70, then 65, 96, 94, 75, and 82. Okay. And we don't need State Farm insurance. So this, once I hit enter, it'll give us the equation, and it'll show us a little graph too. You can also put in an estimate. So like here, I have my x values for the number of absences. So let's say I had a student with 15 absences, and I could estimate what that grade might be. So I could put in 15 here, but we're not doing that right now. We're just going to get that equation. So you come down here, you click calculate, and ta-da, there you go. It gives it to you. Bam. So it also shows you the graph right here. So here is the equation of the line with a lot of, it goes out pretty far in decimals. And then here it's rounded a little bit. So it says y equals negative 2.67x plus, and then, so this is our slope, plus 96.78, and that'll be our y-intercept. So I'm going to write that down. I know you can't see me writing it down just now, but I'll flip back. Okay. All right, so let me flip over. Okay, so we got that slope and y-intercept from the website, and it was using these numbers. And so the line of regression will be y equals negative 2.67x, and since this is positive, plus 96.78. Okay. So again, x, or our value for here for x is our number of absences. So if we looked at this, we could say this would be our starting off grade. If we have 0 absences, I put 0 in for x, then my final grade would be close to 96.78. So as my values for x go up, right? As I put values in for x, since this is negative, that means it's going to move down, just like we have this. So a negative slope, negative line has to have a negative slope right up here. So looking at this and looking at the equation, we can see that as the number of absences increases, a student's grade will do what? It will go down. It will decrease. Okay. And here it says estimate a student's grade if they had 14 absences. So we could either use that website, or if we just have it now, we can enter that into a calculator, which I'm going to do rather than flipping back. So absences are values for x. So it's telling us to put 14 in for x. We're going to do that math and see what we get. All right. So we have negative 2.67 times 14. We're going to add in 96.78. So their grade would be approximately 59.4. So yeah, so that's how you do it. So that's how you do it for a website. It's not too bad. Put the data in, hit enter, there you go. And then the next video I'm going to do is I will show you how to use it on a calculator in case you have a graphing calculator and want to use that.